Even Gatsby, when I talked to you about Gatsby, how it seemed like Fitzgerald had a very cynical view where he almost despaired at because of the fleeting nature of beauty. If you just have beauty that leaves you and then you're just left without anything, waiting for the next, and that's also kind of the story of earthly pleasure. With
Everything,
not
yeah.
even beauty, everything ends.
Yeah.
Even the Sistine Chapel is
Will
gonna
die at some point.
yeah,
Die.
everything. The whole earth is gonna blow up. So what's the point of beauty if it's just gonna
Yeah,
it's like teasing us for no reason.
Well, for a great reason.
Yes,
is
but
what Dante argues.
If you don't let yourself see past or kind of let yourself be taken up by beauty, it kind of all seems pointless.
Okay, so Dante argues that beauty can point you up towards the divine.
Mhm.
How? Or at least in your words, how would you say that beauty actually elevates you? Or why does it have that effect? It seems like a big...
William Blake has a poem called Lamb, something like that. And it goes, it's really simple. Little lamb, who are you? Little lamb, who made you? Something like that. But it's just kind of the wonder. Where is this? Why is this so beautiful? Kind of, I think that's one way. Beauty can be evangelizing in that way. Someone has to have made this. It's unexplainable. But I think
that's the simplest one. And that's the most genuine one. And like just the simple awe of beauty that leaves you like, there's no way that this just came to exist. Like it's got too much power and too much meaning behind it.
Well, also it can put you in touch with your own restlessness because your desire for it. That's what St. Augustine wrote about. I was restless for a beauty that he was trying to snatch at whenever he was not supposed. He was supposed to just. There was this Shaftesbury also talked about how you have to be disinterested to appreciate beauty, and I agree with that. So,
as opposed to snatching at it like what Augustine said he would.
Yeah, because he talked about not snatching at it. So when he says this disinterested, I think he's talking about you shouldn't be wanting anything out of the beauty. You should just be appreciating. Like, that's really beautiful. I don't have any interest or stake in this. I just want to
appreciate it.
It's like an innocent way of looking at it. He talked about kind of viewing a beautiful landscape either as a real estate opportunity where you have a vested interest versus just seeing it for what it is.
Yeah,
he says if you have a vested interest, you're not going to see the beauty of it. So I don't know.
Or you'll see a distorted view of it. Hold on, I wanted to right before that, before you brought in Shaftesbury, what were you saying? Oh, Augustine. Oh, yeah. That's how you know that beauty can lead you to something because of what it lacks, what earthly beauty lacks. Like you're still left dissatisfied after all the beauty.
It ignites something in you.
Something like there's a hole still inside of you, which is what Augustine's famous line of "My heart is restless until it rests in you." Like it really got to that at the end of it. Like no matter how much beauty or how much earthly pleasure, I'm still dissatisfied. So is that kind of how, or is that one of the reasons that beauty?
I think that might be the main one. Yeah, first I started with the wonder one, but I think that I think honestly, I have a quote by St. Augustine on this. I mean, it's the same, my heart's restless, or no, it's the late have I loved you, O beauty ever ancient. And so what's interesting to me about this quote as well is that he talks about God, right? He's saying late have I loved you, God, but he's saying beauty instead of God, but he's not saying truth or goodness. There's many theologians, like he says, he chooses the word beauty. There's many theologians that I saw that say that beauty is kind of the first step into the devout life.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because truth takes research, and so does goodness. It takes like you have to really be like train yourself to be like, it's not maybe as intuitive as beauty. Beauty is just
beauty
there.
Gives you no choice. Beauty evangelizes you without you wanting to be even interested in it.
Okay, that's a great.
You're just moved. It's the first step. It moves you. And then maybe that can lead to truth and goodness.
Not that truth and goodness are above it, or that beauty is above it, but it's kind of the simplest way to grasp at God is kind of just understand or at least appreciate beauty around you.
I wish I could find the other St. Augustine quote. I have some by Pope Benedict XVI, where he says it's the same thing. Beauty speaks to the heart, bypasses defenses, and creates a space for truth and goodness to be accepted, which is the same thing we've been talking about.
Can you read it again?
Beauty speaks to the heart, bypasses defenses, and creates a space for truth and goodness to be accepted.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what we were talking about then.
Yeah.
He just said it better.